Hey guys, Kiddvirus53 here, and welcome to a brand new video. We're going to be looking through WrestleCrate for August 2021. Yeah, it arrived like this. So I think there was something that happened during shipping, but this arrived to me a couple of weeks ago. I was on holiday, and this arrived, I think, by the time I got back. I could be wrong. So yeah, so we're just going to be looking for everything here. Obviously, if you're new here, if you don't know what WrestleCrate is, it is a monthly subscription service. Excuse me. A monthly subscription service where you get wrestling goodies. It's kind of like a mystery box, so you don't even know what you're going to get every single month. Information's on their website, which you can check in the description down below. You just click on the link and it tells you everything about them. I've been with them for about 5 years and they never seem to fail me, so you can check them out. So if you want to get yourself a WrestleCrate subscription, these are everything that you see here in this video, what comes included. It is $21.99 plus shipping, or if you want to get something a little bit on the cheap side and you want to get about half of the stuff that's here, that is $11.99 plus shipping. But I would highly suggest going for the $21.99 offer, just because you just get more than what you bargain for. So and they're actually decent and highly recommendable, so feel free to check them out. But yeah, we're going to be diving everything through here. So there is one item in here that I've already used, which we'll get into in the video in just a second. So I've left it aside, and I will discuss it a little bit. So let's just open this up. That's the packaging for one of the items that I've got on the side. So I'm going to take everything out. Just everything out here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Usually there's about 8 items inside. So yep, about 8 items, and this is the item list of Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder from WWE, former GCW World Champion as the recording of this video, as he lost it to John Moxley. But yeah, awesome stuff. At the back we have an Inside the Ropes promo, which Paul White, or the Big Show, will be doing a little sit-down interview all around the UK. So this will be in London, Manchester and Glasgow in October, well, next month. So there might be some tickets on sale still, but I'm not entirely sure. So if you want to check it, go to InsideTheRopes.com for more information. I don't remember anything. I totally forgot they were actually doing the tour, because I did see one where they were trying to do one for Kenny Omega and that got cancelled because of, I think this was during the beginning of COVID. So they have done a lot of stuff like this before. They did a Sandow one, which I went to a couple of years ago. Sting, I think they did an Undertaker one as well. So feel free to check those out if you are in the UK. So that's London, Manchester and Glasgow between the 17th to the 19th of October, depending on where you are. So yeah, so that's the advert there. Get to see Paul White himself if you want to get some tickets to go. And then we've got the item list and everything in here, which we'll get through in a sec. So let's get right down to it. So I will want to cover the first item that we have here, and I will have to grab something, just 1 second, because this does relate to one item. So we actually have a face covering, and this is representing the Hollywood for Life, NWO Hollywood. Now I was kind of gathering this was going to be like Hollywood Hogan or whatever from WCW. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, this is one of the face coverings. You know, just put it on like so. I can't believe I'm doing this in a video. even though I'm not going out anywhere. So I have used this a lot more than the other one that we had. I think we got the other face covering last year, so it's kind of straightforward. So you can act like homicide if you wanted to. So just like that, if you wanted to, you know. I kind of prefer this because of that's a bit ridiculous. I kind of prefer this because the one that we got last year was this one, which obviously I've not worn this in a while, but this is the one that we have as well. So, you know, pretty straightforward, as you can tell. Obviously with COVID it has sort of eased, but there's still some restrictions. You know, if you want to go into a store, there's still a few people that want to be on the safe side of not catching COVID, because it is still a thing, regardless of people being vaccinated. For me personally, I've had both of my vaccines, but still I'm on the safe side. Just, you know, some stores are a little bit iffy if they want you to wear a mask. So this one is what we had last year. Don't be a rude, wear a mask. The only downside of this was that these bits that go over your ears, after about an hour or so, your ears just start to hurt, and that was just something that I could not get comfortable with. Absolutely hate them. It caused me some distress, obviously, because it obviously hurts the ears, especially during my studies last year. But this one I feel more comfortable with because it's just around the neck, can easily pull it up. There's nothing that's going to hurt your ears or anything like that. It's very straightforward. So yeah, so we got a For Life face covering. This is also called a neck gaiter, Gaitar, I believe that is a right spelling, but I do prefer these more than anything. So feel free to cop yourself a neck gaiter if you do not like the usual face masks. So yeah, you can use this as more like a bandana as well. I'm not going to go through everything on how to use this, but it's got different varieties. It's got a neckerchief, headband, a wristband if you wanted to, bandana, hairband, scarf, like an Alice band, you know, different varieties on how to wear this. So I would recommend this a lot more than your usual face covering. So yeah, you can wash this. You can easily put this in the wash. So I prefer this a lot more. I do recommend it. Next we have, sorry that I went off a little bit there with face covering. So the next one we have is a hand-signed portrait for Progress Superstar. I think she had the WWE Network show off when she had a match on Progress. She's also known as Little Miss Roxy, but she's also called as Roxy or Hell's Bell Roxy. But yeah, I seemingly known her as Little Miss Roxy because of WCPW, aka Defiant, which when that was around. So yeah, hand-signed portrait of Roxy, or Little Miss Roxy, or Hell's Bell, whatever you want to name her. But yeah, very, very nice stuff. Not really seen a lot of work in Progress. I mean, the last thing that I watched was from Defiant Wrestling, whenever that was still a thing. But yeah, good to see her be on the August edition of WrestleCrate for 2021. So I would have to check out her recent work. But yeah, still cool to have. Then we've got a 1 month access to TNT Extreme Wrestling on demand. Usually you get this every single month with one of these fans. So you can go to powered4.tv. I believe that's the website. powered4.tv and use the code TNT is back for 1 month access, and you get to see all their TNT wrestling shows. They do cover a lot of other promotions. If I can tell which ones they are. I can see NXT UK down there, but I think that's a sort of like a rip-off logo. Ignite Wrestling. Let's see what else there is. PWA, WPW. Yeah, just a bunch of different promotions. I can't really tell what else is there, but yeah. So feel free to check them out. Powered4.tv and use the code TNT is back in one word. So there you go. So next up we have this is becoming a trend this year with vehicles. As I covered in July's crate, we had a pin that was a vehicle like. So we had a bunch of these this year. We've had the Longhorn from JBL's limo, the Lowrider for Eddie Guerrero, the milk truck for Kurt Angle, Steve Austin. I think Austin's was like the ATV or something like that. I could be wrong. Undertaker's hearse, and now we've got one for, I believe this is Hulk Hogan from WCW. I could be wrong about that, but this is the monster truck. I could be wrong. That might be Hogan's from WCW. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, there we go in all of its glory, right there. There is a Chase edition, but I've got the original. So this is that's a Chase edition there in silver. Very nice, but yeah, another pin to the collection. I got way too many of those, way too many, and I just need something to put them all up on display and be nice to show and everything. But yeah. Right. Next we have, we might as well just cover this. So this is relating to the 1 month access. So we've got a TNT Wrestling Dead on Arrival comic. This is issue 1 out of 5. So I'm guessing we're going to get the others in the future crates. So yeah, I think I had a brief look at this when I first opened the crate. But yeah, there we go. We got issue 1. Dead on Arrival TNT Comics. There's an advert at the back to become a wrestler, weekly sessions with top class male and female trainers, seminars with world-renowned wrestlers, beginners and advanced classes. Go to www.claw-train.co.uk. I don't know where they're based, but if you want some wrestling lessons, feel free to go to the website there. So TNT Wrestling, they've got a few dates for some certain shows. So the next one coming up is on October 30th, and that is for Extreme Fields, Little Show of Horrors on Halloween night. They've had a bunch of shows. I've not really kept up with them, honestly. But there's an advert there. So yeah, it's just your generic comic book. So as I said, I've had a brief look through it, but I don't entirely know what's going on here, who these people are. But yeah, it's just a nice thing to show off. We've had one of these comics before. I think it was a Mark Andrews and Pete Dunne. So yeah, that was kind of cool to see. I think that was in like 2017 or something. But yeah, just a generic comic book. Some adverts here. Some generic adverts, wrestling art. And then we've got WrestlingPalace.com, figures, merchandise, blah blah blah. They've got an address in Wirral in the UK. Bunch of advertisements. WrestleMania 38. Oh, this is WT Wrestling. Sorry, I thought it was WWE. But yeah, they've got their own little WrestleMania thing going on as well. But yeah, it's a nice little comic book from TNT. Always have to have a look through it in all the advertisements as well. But yeah, we've got that. Right, moving on. We have a Smash Wrestling DVD. We've got a couple of these as for previous crates, which I still need to go through. So yeah, Smash Wrestling. We've had a couple of these. I think they've done a women's matches one. So this is for highlights of 2019. Smash Wrestling is a promotion in Canada. But I can tell at the front we've got Orange Cassidy, Jordan Grace, Matt Cross, Speedball Mike Bailey, and more. As I read that on the list. So there we go. Sealed as well. Got some matches at the back, which I'll read out. So we've got Matt Cross versus Ray Horus from Ring of Honor versus Facade. Psycho Mike versus Kikutaro. The Pillars versus Kill Screen. Jordan Grace versus Lufisto. Psycho Mike versus Orange Cassidy. Daniel Garcia versus Kevin Bennett for the Smash Wrestling Championship. Andrew Everett versus Kevin Bennett for the Smash Wrestling Championship. And Tarek versus Mike Bailey. So we'll have to sit down and watch this at some point. But yeah, we've had a few of these from Smash Wrestling, so we'll have to check that out. But yeah, still cool. Get the usual DVD every single month. But yeah, I just need to sit down and watch them. Right, second to last thing that we'll go through here. So we kind of had a sneak peek from last month's item list, and they sort of gave it away as to what this could be. So we have a wrestling buddy. This is from Ring of Honor Star. I believe she has actually done some stuff in AEW. I could be wrong about that. She showed up in Ring of Honor, Progress, all that stuff. So she's very well known on the UK scene. But yeah, so we've got a wrestling buddy. And this is from none other. It's got a tag on the arm, which I don't like. So we've got none other than Session Moth Martina. Very small wrestling buddy, kind of like your 1990s thing. The tag is something that I do not like right there. But yeah, we've got a wrestling buddy for Martina. Very, very cool. I thought this was going to be her usual UK thing where she's just got like leopard pants. She's got a beer in one hand. That's how I sort of knew Martina in that sense. But yeah, it's still cool to see. We've got a wrestling buddy. Very, very cool. Very, very awesome. So yeah, I think we are expecting more of these as time goes on, because I think they've kind of sneak peeked that they're going to be making a few of these. So I can't wait to see what they're going to make next. Doesn't matter if they're from AEW, doesn't matter if they're from New Japan. I'm excited. Yeah, we've got Martina, wrestling buddy. And finally, for those who are new here, normally I tend to save these shirts once it gets to the end of 2020, and then we bring in the new year. Why do I keep saying 2020? Once we get to the end of 2021 and we're in the new year, I would just start wearing the shirts that we got through WrestleCrate. So yeah, so these are not going to be opened by the time we ring in the new year, but we have exclusive t-shirt, and we kind of gave it away from the item list cover. So this is from none other than Matt Cardona himself. Exclusive t-shirt. It's an XL. That's what I tend to wear. And there we go. And that's what it looks like. I really like the design. I like skulls. I think we all like skulls. That's very cool. I would love to open it, but at the same time I will just save it until I get to the new year and then start wearing it. It's just a weird thing with me. But yeah, very, very cool. I like how it's just blue and not black this time. But yeah, I have way too many black shirts. But yeah, that's very cool to see. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for August 2021 for WrestleCrate. So I'm just going to run down the item list here. So we have got the Matt Cardona t-shirt that you just saw. Session Moth Martina Wrestling Body, or Session Goth, as I should say. The Smash Wrestling DVD. Roxy exclusive hand signed portrait. The Monster Truck pin. The TNT comic. The Hollywood for Life face covering. And then the 1 month access to TNT Wrestling, which you can go on to powered4.tv, and then the code is TNT is back. So yeah, so that is the item list there. Everything that's covered. It's got a little description of everything. Subscribers of the month, what came last month. Obviously they just show off the t-shirts, which I'm not entirely surprised about. And then we've got September's crate, which I should be receiving next week. Why did I say next month? Next week, which we'll cover that very, very soon. And we're going to get item inside from none other than Eddie Guerrero. It could be just something, it could just be one of those random items. Not signed, obviously not signed. But I can't wait to see what it's going to be exclusive for Eddie Guerrero. I can't wait to see that. But yeah, that is it. So that's WrestleCrate for August 2021. See, if you do want to find some tickets for the Paul White sit down interview thing, go to insiderropes.com for more info. WrestleCrate information's in the description down below as well, if you do want to get yourself a subscription. So they tend to send these WrestleCrates out between, I think it's the 12th at the latest that you manage to get yourself September's crate, and then between the 20th to the 22nd, that's when they start shipping it out. So yeah, I think all that information about that will be on their website as well. So yeah, very, very cool. So that's about it, guys. That is WrestleCrate for August for this year. We'll go through September when I receive it, and just stay tuned for more videos on the channel. I know I'm just doing some stuff here and there, trying to get stuff together to upload, so I'm just you know, slowly getting through things, so just be patient. I am doing streams on Twitch as well, just want to throw that out there, so feel free to check me out. I'll just leave all that in the description as well. And that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, that's just about it. We'll get through next this month's WrestleCrate, because it is September as I'm recording this, and stay tuned for more videos. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.